In this video, we're going to be looking at how to correctly hold an objective in the game of Warhammer 40k. So we head down to the table. What you're going to notice is a bit of a scenario that we've pulled together. Now, here we have the Necron warriors, and also we have the Ophidian destroyers trying to take the objective off those Ultramarines. Now, we've set up some different characters, units here, just to sort of explain some different points. Now, what we would always recommend you try to do when it comes to holding an objective is first of all decide on your game plan, and this is where fundamentally you should be starting off right from the get-go, from deployment to your first turn, really planning out which objective are you just going to try and hold in your deployment zone, but then which objective are you then going to fortify. And this is the technique that we teach on the academy, and then we're going to start looking at which objectives you should start to attack onto to deny your opponent theirs. But what we try to do is replicate this same formula on every objective. Now, the biggest mistake people make is just by having one unit on an objective. So we're just going to imagine the units of aggressors are the only unit that we've got on that objective there. Now, they've screened out some of this objective, and as you can see, the objective is here, but the entire circle is the radius and the aura, so we can visually show you where this is. But because the aggressors don't have the objective secured keyword, the Necron player is able to move one model around and then steal this objective off the Ultramarine player just by moving one model onto that objective. So we need to stop that from happening. And the best way to do that is to actually add our own OBSEC unit onto this objective as well. So this is called the Trifactor. And we're going to start to put an objective secured unit at the back of the objective. So we've got our screen at the front, which is these aggressors. And then we're going to make sure that these aggressors are screening out, so these Ophidian destroyers are going to need a very long charge to try and get to those troop choices, to stop us or stop them from getting rid of our OBSEC or objective secured units. And then we're going to try and add a character to the middle. And the great thing about the character in the middle is that not only can he not be shot because of the lookout sir rule, and we can take full advantage of that, but also means that if those Ophidian destroyers or warriors try to move in this direction, even if the Ophidian destroyers manage to get a long charge, because they really don't want to declare the aggressors whatsoever, and even if they are able to kill this unit of infiltrators off, we've got the ability to heroically intervene. And that's a really important rule that characters have, is that ability to heroically intervene, and they're perfect position to get rid of those small base troop units that are just there to do actions, supply a little bit of small arms fire, but don't really like to find themselves in combat. So that is the Trifactor that we always try and teach, is one objective secured unit on an objective, ideally at the back, just supporting the rules so that you have and can claim that. The second one is to have a character in the middle of that objective which can't be shot, and then finally you've got that screening unit, that aggressor unit that's on the line, essentially saying, if you want to come and take this objective off us, you're going to have to charge and take us away from this. You need to remove these models. So they are our 3 tips for holding an objective. And we really hope you like this video, and if you do, we'll hopefully see you on another one.